Let's check that. Pieces. Make sure my phone turned up. Okay. Peace, peace. Y'all got Jen back there screaming behind me. I don't know what she got going on. I don't know. But I've been ready for a minute. I've been calm. I've been flowing with the energy. You know, just the flow of the waves. Don't come in here trying to show out. She's trying to be known. Move. But yeah, I just been in this calm space, and I've been really ready to do this live for a minute. Okay, we're gonna put it in.
Can I fix my own chicken? If I know how to fix a pizza, I know how to fix a chicken.
Yeah, don't mess up my microwave.
I'm not. 30 seconds.
Not even that. 15, maybe 10 seconds. Y'all ready though? No.
I want to.
Mm-mm.
I want to.
Yeah, I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Go over there and sit down. But yeah, it's good. Okay. I am gonna pull these. Do the pull first though. I'm just gonna wait this another minute so I can see who gonna pop in, and if hey. It'll be at the beginning if they need to know. Or I inbox them and let them know. If they not on the live. Go over there and help your brother.
I got it.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure. The music not too loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, been chilling, y'all. Been chilling, and I am kind of grateful about this live. All right. Well, I guess whoever I pull, I just have to let them know because I got to get started. I'm already behind. Y'all chill out. Alright. And the way I'm gonna do this is I'm just gonna call out the the email unless I'm familiar with it. So I already know who this is. This is definitely my bro Fritz. So, you know, my bro Fritz, we definitely I'm gonna hit you up, let you know that you won, okay, doing with the subscriber pool raffle that I just did. Peace, bro. So yeah, Flex, you just won, okay, and you get to get any item that I have already displayed in my online store on my shop. So it can be anything, just one item though. But I hit him up about it. But that was the subscriber pool. And if y'all have not subscribed yet to my Facebook, go on over there, okay? Subscribe because I be doing things, I be doing some things over there, especially for my subscribers. I got to give back. So, and I'm really big on it. So definitely go over there and subscribe. But yeah, let's get started. We came here tonight about attachments. This has definitely been one of those topics that we discuss kind of frequently around here. Okay, especially when it comes to the understanding to understand what the not the illusion, but the attachment is. That is definitely going to be my next word. That it is a form of an illusion. Okay, so we have the mindset and knowing that it's not real. Okay, we do. Okay, so we understand that. So we have to detach from a lot of this old stuff that we was brought upon, that knowledge. Okay, so we understand what the attachment is. Now, what I'm going to be bringing information about tonight is definitely going to deal with the attachment of what it has to, its purpose. What does it serves us? Okay, as a whole in this existence. Okay. All right. What is the purpose of the attachmental? Okay. And what purpose does it serve us? Knowing beyond that we know that it is just an illusion. So it's not real. All right. But I have came to understand a lot of stuff that we look at, as I was just discussing with one of my sisters, Miss Matt, that a lot of the stuff that we look at, we know it's not real. We know the image and understanding the image, okay, and how it's not real, okay. It's just a form of reality, all right, that we've created through our mind, through the energy, okay, from the source, all right. So we've gotten that understanding. The explanation that I feel like I gain behind a lot of this is, the purpose for a lot of these things in this experience, okay, in existence, which can help us or it can damage us. It all depends on your mind frame, okay? How you perceive things, your perception, okay, about life. All right? And each one of us have significant tools, okay, and aspects of perceptions that we can use to get ahead of things, okay? Things that we do become familiar with, that we become attached to, in a sense. All right? So, explanation is definitely big on my part this year, okay, of to overstand the purpose of it all right, and to overstand existence as it is, okay. Yeah, it can be draining when you just know that everything is not real, all right. It really doesn't give you a purpose to serve in this thing, all right. It definitely just puts you in a space of non-existence. All right. Now, if that's just what you choose to do and how you go about things, there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But you have the gift, as we all do, which is the power to generate creations. All by frequency of the energy, which is our thoughts. Okay? Okay? Things that we attach to in this great nothingness. Okay? That created an evolution. Okay? Beyond the darkness, beyond the abyss. Okay? Let me open the door. I think it's Shannon, yeah. But yeah, let's break down attachment. Okay? Let's break down what attachment is. Or just break down the word period. Okay? This is how I understand a lot of things too. I have to break this shit down. Okay, break it down to one level. Alright, so attach, if you look up the origin for it, it's going to definitely tell you it's to bind. It definitely is going to tell you it's to bind. And even though we don't want to be in bind or bondage, alright, but whatever your perception is of it, is the level of understanding that you're going to carry out into your existence. So yeah, attach is definitely bind. It is also fasten, to take, or seize by law. The most important thing that I see overall with this attach word is connect. Connection. That we all are in this existence. We're all connected. Okay? That is a form of attach. Alright? Now, what do we connect to in this nothingness? Okay? Okay? The second part of attachment is the mental. Y'all, excuse him. It's the mental, okay? And we know that mental is mind. So we're attaching, okay, or attached to the mind. Oh, this is gone. I ain't even finished, y'all. I'm telling you, where I went last night, I went definitely in too deep. And I understand that bro was in the same space. Okay, when I woke up and watched his live today that he did yesterday, I realized, he was in the same space I was floating in. Okay? Shut up. Everybody know, okay, it's my word. Alright? So, that ment is going to be your mental, it's going to be the mind. Okay, so we are attached. Okay, we're attaching a mind. Okay, that's the attachment. Okay, that's spiritual to the physical. Okay, that nothingness to something. If you look up the whole word attachment and find the origin for that, it deals with sympathy and devotion. Now, these are heavy aspects, perspectives that keep us divinely attached to the mind. Okay? So they are the major perspectives of the mentality, the connection to the physical plane. This is what to keep a lot of us attached. Okay, whether it's low vibrational or high vibrational. Okay, you have sympathy and devotion for the physical. Alright, you devote your life for change, for better, to exist. And to sympathize is to feel. Okay, so you have to have that emotion, all right, which is the energy motion or the motion of the water. Okay, so they have to coexist. But yeah, it is mental and all is. Pieces. It is mental and all is. And the source behind it is the flow. Okay? The flow of the dark abyss, the water. The great nothingness. I also was diving a little bit into, the attachment dealing with our environment. Okay? Because we have different levels dealing with attachment. Sympathy and devotion is just the two main ones. Okay? Devotion to live and sympathy to feel. Those are just the two main ones. But our environment is a big part of attachmental or attachment. Okay? If you break down the word environment, if you break it down, y'all understand why my posters would have been today on Facebook, okay? If you break it down, it really just dives you a little deeper to who you really is in this thing, okay? What we are as a whole, all right? It's a reason why we keep saying we go back to self. We got to face self. But environment is also a big part of an attachment. Those are things that we're going to carry out in our existence, in our experiences. Okay? All because of the surrounding of your environment. Okay? Things that you're attached to in the environment. And the reason why this happens, okay? Breakdown of the word. En is symbolic for in, I-N. Okay? So that's into or in. Okay? Viren, if you look up the origin of that word, it's virus. Virus. Alright? And we already know that ment is your mental, that's the mind. Okay? So you're in a virus, mind, mentality, alright, or mental state. Alright? And with viruses, what do? They attach to everything, especially what's in their space. Just like the cell, just like yourself. All right? The environment is also a major projection of the birth of the matrix. This world, the stimulation, all right, the illusions, the luminous of it all. Okay? Also with virus, if you look up just the word, I don't, spirit just taking me somewhere. So, I mean, myself, the cells, the energy, the flow of it all, okay? It's just taking me somewhere. Peace, sis. What's good? Yeah, okay, so virus, if you look it up, it has a meaning of slimy liquid, which also means poison, okay? And it also means venom. When I heard the word venom, okay, I automatically thought of the dark side, especially connected to the movie Venom. Okay, and bro talk about this a lot too, okay? About this dark primordial water, okay? It's not by coincidence. Even when I looked at the Matrix, okay? Even when I looked at the Matrix, I got some pictures too, y'all. They're on my laptop. I didn't feel like printing all that out. But even with the Matrix, okay, other than it being the darkness of that, okay, coming out of the primordial waters remind me of this. Can I change my camera around? Yes, I can. That sack, straight from the womb, the waters that bust during, pregnancy, birth, that it took me there. Okay? It took me there. So, we are the virus, okay? And with the virus comes the cells, all right? So this is all going to be reflections of you as well. But your environment becomes your attachment, okay? Now we can detach, which is unfasten, untie, separate for a special purpose of service, okay, which is like a disconnect. We can do that, and we do it all the time, whether you're aware of it or not. Anytime that you want to be by yourself in a space of just you, okay, you don't want to be bothered with the outside of the world, none of that. That's that form of going within, okay? That's when you have to disconnect, all right? And sometimes we have to go into those states, okay, beyond the mind. Sometimes we got to, so we can reflect on a lot of things, all right? But after you go through a disconnect with yourself and a disconnect from this side, okay, whether it's a transition, a transformation, okay, an evolution, all right, or elevation, you reboot, all right? You reattach yourself, all right? And this time around, every time you reattach, all right, you have a form of more wisdom, overstanding things, okay? That you move different. The cell has evolved, okay? Which is you. Your DNA changes. Okay, that's the same. This is all the same information. All right, a brand new you, the rebirth. So, we talk about attachments and we talk about them as, they a bad thing. And we do. I'm one of those people. I have. But I'm here to tell you that you have certain attachments when it's attached to your mind, okay? Things that you're going to attach to the mind. That's going to help you flow in this thing, all right? It's going to help you move forward, whether it's somebody, okay? People, places, or things. All right? Hell, we're attached into this mindset of spirituality. Let's talk about it. That is an attachment, a form of attachment, okay? That we're attaching to the mind. And it's shifting us into a greater purpose of energy, okay? Higher intelligence, a new beginning. See, I can't look at attachments as a bad thing. I know it's an illusion, but illusions help us evolve. This is why it's in play. It helps the flow to keep going, the water to keep moving. All right, the waves to keep creating. If we didn't have that form of connection, this wouldn't be here. It would just be dark abyss. It wouldn't even be no personality. There wouldn't be nothing. A personality is also a form of attachmental, okay? Attaching to your mind. Your personality is an attachment. The way you carry yourself is an attachment. Is this what you are projecting in your mind? It's attaching to the mental. Now, in the psychological form, attachment is a connectedness between human beings, okay? And this is John Bowlby who quotes this, okay? Attachment is a lasting psychological connectedness between human beings and this form of life, this life. It's not going anywhere. You're gonna be attached to something. Yeah, you will attach to the bodies, and even that is still an illusion. It's still an illusion, but it's still a formation that we create through that luminous. Okay. Energy motion. Okay. Attachment or attached mind, a mentality provides us with a sense of belonging, okay, and connection, which helps us all feel more positive and less isolated, okay? When we get tired of being in isolation, when you get tired of being in isolation, get tired of hiding from the world, you get tired of soaking into this low vibrational space of yourself, which is it's not a bad thing. Sometimes when we're in this low vibrational space in ourselves, we have to analyze. That's when we have to replenish ourselves, regenerate. All right? This is the same thing that water does. We're going to get to that too. But it pushes us, okay? And it helps us to feel, okay, more positive, which is a higher frequency, a higher wavelength, higher vibration, okay? And we feel less isolated. Yeah. Everybody be doing the same thing can be isolation too. And that's what I'm just gaining from I'm just, just it could be even in that oneness, okay, and that wholeness all the time with yourself, just in that energy is definitely okay. It puts you in a space of being less isolated. Everybody doing the same thing is definitely a less isolation that happens. There's no appropriating, no positive energy vibrating. Okay. This is the reason why, yeah, it's good that we got the spiritual knowledge and wisdom of understanding to overstand this thing, right? Now we can live this life. All right. All right. Now we can live this life by controlling our own force. Okay. And not being in an attachment mindset where you feel like you really can't. Well, I can't even say that, spirit, but because you really can't live without being attached to something in this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if you got to eat. That's an attachment, a form of attaching. Okay? You got to do something in the shit. Anytime you're in this existence of the physical aspect, that is an attachment. Okay? You're going to be an attachment form. Okay? When you're in the space of by yourself, isolating yourself, putting yourself in a space because you know what this world is and there's no reason for you to interact in it. Okay? That is a detachment. But you don't want to stay detached too long. Neo didn't. Okay? He attached and detached from this motherfucker anytime he wanted to. That's what you want to be able to do. Okay? And that's when you don't take it as serious. Because you understand what it is. Alright? There are mental health issues behind attachments that can help also. Improv, our overall mentality just by connecting to others. Okay, so we got to be this attachment, this connection to others. It ain't going nowhere. That's how we evolve. Okay, it's definitely uplifting, and it definitely helps us to be able to have an attached mind. Okay, that mindset, that vibration of like-minded people. All right, to keep moving forward. Even though you can understand yourself in this entire existence, it feels so much better and uplifting when somebody else is in the same space as you that feel the same way. All right, y'all are attached to the mental of the mindset that y'all are vibrating on. Attached mental cycle of frequency. It's definitely an attached mental cycle of frequency that corresponds, that happens. Being on a self journey, you tend to attach to those, like I just said, that's on the same mindset of frequency. So that is a form of attachment or attaching to your mind. All right, to the overall mind. We're going to say the source's mind. It is attached to many things. There is a powerful form of hormone that also helps us to attach mentally. Okay? It is the love hormone. Okay? It is the love hormone. And it is a chemical frequency. They call it the oxytocin. All right? And it's the cause to attach mentally. This is what happens. That love connection. Okay? Is what causes us to attach mentally. Okay? To the mind. Have you ever seen the little things they put on our mind too? They be attaching to it, you know, the study. You know, I just want to put that out there. Alright? Make sure I ain't missing nothing in my notes over here, because, you know, I'm just going with the flow anyway. Okay? Let me go back this way. Oh, I wanted to show y'all this too. While we're talking about the love, okay, and that attached mental, okay, from the ancient abyss of darkness into the netherlands of existence, okay, since we're talking about it, okay, let's talk about the God frequency, the God, okay, the God energy, the frequency, because God is frequency, right? I got another breakdown with God word, and every time I start to dive a little deeper, I always find another, you know, meaning a word, correspondence of words dealing with God and what God is, okay? A different image. The generator is always gonna be. It's just the G just gonna be always generator for me. That's just what it's been. But this time around with the breakdown of God, I got the generator of divinity. Okay? The direct generator of divinity, the divine energy. Okay? The mental, the mind. Okay? Hold on, let me go back. I'm skipping a word. Generator of divinity, creating hue, which is the Hue. Okay? Manatee. Alright? Which is through the mental, the mind, which is also the generator, okay, that attaches us to the physical matter, okay, okay, like water to land. But since we're talking about God and this generator of divinity, okay, you remember the attachment of this. This is a very popular painting too. day, Michelangelo. I think he did this picture. Okay, look at it. I know we've seen this image before. Okay, and we understand that this was the mind, connected to humanity or human. The two fingers, the hands touching, is the attachment of it all. Okay? The attachmental is being in tune as well. Not only is it in tune with just your spiritual self, okay, the divine energy, it is also in tune with the physical, okay? The being, the human being. You are what you see, what you think, and what you believe. So it's all about what you attach your mind to. Okay? It's just all about what you attach the mind to. The mental, your mentality. Okay? Remember, we attach to this realm. Okay? And when we attach to this realm, okay, this physical, this life, okay, in this journey. And journey is definitely just a force of energy. It's just the marathon. It just keeps going and it just keeps going. Okay? The flow. Alright? Remember when we attach to this realm, okay? We attaching actually to just navigate, to adapt, to experience. That's just what it is. The nothingness is just navigating. And it's just adapting. Alright? And the experience is sparked. Alright? Which causes the evolution, which is to elevate, okay, in this infinite currents of creation. Currents. Currents. Keyword. Of creation. Alright? The luminous images that we create through the currents. Alright? Just by when we attach to this realm. Now, the origin of creation also is the act of producing, of course. And this is also when cells come in as play as well. I don't know if y'all seen that movie. What's the name of it? Oh, I'm gonna have to find it. No, tell your dad to give you something to try. I'm gonna have to find it. But it definitely has a beginning where it's a man, like an image of an alien so-called, or extraterrestrial as human, okay, and he happens to fall dead into the river, okay, current, and the cells start to produce, which creates life, which they were trying to figure out in the movie where we come from, okay, which is crazy because it still shows you that you come from water. You come from water. Damn, I got to figure out the name of that movie. But it just reminded me of that too, okay, because of the cells. All right? And the act of producing, which is cells, which is going to grow, okay? Also, creation means to grow. It means to bring forth things that we project force, the force of the waves, the energy, the frequency, the vibrations, okay? The cause to exist. This is what a creation is about. It is the cause to exist, okay? Which is definitely by our choices, definitely by the flow of the waves or the energy, okay, or the frequency to the mental. All right. Creation of that picture that I just showed is called the creation of atom, okay? And we know that the atom is going to procreate cells, okay? That divide, okay? All with the connection of the electron, of course. So this is where we get that masculine feminine energy of that Adam and Eve, okay? Storyline. But it's all in the flow of attaching to the mental, the mind. It's all a formation of attached mind. Okay? Attaching the mind. That's why cells, they live and die every day in the mind. Okay? Now, attach also, like I said before, is to bind as well. And as to bind, as well as bind, it is to make captive. This is when it comes back to this body. Okay? So, of course, attach is going to be a formation of binding. Okay? Bind. Okay? And we are binding in this body. Okay? All off of the luminous, okay, or the luminous, okay, images of water. Okay? Projecting through the mind. Alright, so we make it captive. Alright? Making the mind, we make it captive in this realm, in this body, and through the mind, just like I said. The energy / water. And I'm just giving to y'all by downloads, okay? What I gain. The energy / water is the soul or soul. And I seen that my sis posted it on one of my posts on Facebook, so she was definitely right about that. Yeah, that energy, that water, that's the soul. Okay, the soul, SOL. Okay, you put a little soul in it when you put SOUL. Okay. We make, which is what deals with the word captive. When you look up the origin of it, okay? No, I'm not captive, but bind. We make is the key word. Is make, okay? Captive, off of the experience, okay? Prometheus. That's it. That's the name of the movie. I couldn't get that for nothing. But yes, thank you, fam. Prometheus is definitely the movie I was just talking about the giant, extraterrestrial as human being that they projected at the beginning, but fall in the water and cells procreate, which creates life. So that definitely just displayed that we came from water. Just from nothing. Okay? Straight out of nothing. But they do talk about how that Prometheus being, okay, took some poison. And we were just talking about poison at the beginning. Let me go back. We were just talking about poisoning, dealing with the environment. Okay? That virin, which is the virus, which is what we carry. Okay? In the mental. Okay? It becomes venom. It becomes the virus. It becomes poison. But that is the evolution of cells, which is us. Yeah, you spelled it right. You spelled it right. But, oh yeah, I was still on the experience. Okay, we make captive all for the experience. I broke down this word before with experience before too. And I'm just going to break it down again for those who probably are not familiar with it. But the EX with experience at the beginning is out. It means out. The origin of the EX, that word is out, or out of, away, forth. Okay? The force. Okay? So this is something that's coming out. Okay? And this is all going back to attaching the mental. Okay? Attachment. Or attachment, I mean to say. So EX is going to be the out or the out of. Okay? That force. When you PER, origin, it means through. So we're out of, okay, or the force through, okay, away through. All right, so you about to go through something, right? You come out of something and you going into something, okay? When you get this ince and you look up the word ince, IENCE, okay? Anytime I've looked it up for the origin, it goes back to science. And if you look up the origin for science, it's just definitely no. Okay? Not H, damn y'all. KNOW. No. Alright? So you're coming out of nothing into something, which is the knowing. This life is the knowing. Okay? It's our experience overall. This is where you gain. Okay? This is how we evolve. Alright? All about attaching the mental or the mind. Because the mind is all. And everything exists in the mind. Everything exists in the mind. Now, if you look up the word mind, hold up, let me go back. Cause let me look over here. I'm too far ahead of myself. Hold up, y'all. I got to find it up here. If you look up the origin for mind, all right, there is going to be a meaning. It's grainy for me, sis. Please like and subscribe and hit the... Yes, please do. It's grainy for me, sis. It's grainy for you. Is it just me? What you mean it's grainy? Is my phone breaking up? Am I not too loud? Am my phone moving? What is it? What is grainy? What do grainy means? What are you saying? Let me know so I can fix it right quick before I get into what this mind is, okay? Y'all have me looking up. You're not as clear. I'm not as clear. Oh, wow. That's weird. I look clear on my end. That is crazy. How about now? You're trying to mess up my life because I am clear on my side, okay? Let me see. Let me try to clean up my camera. Maybe. I'm still grainy. Fuzzy looking. Oh, but they wrong for this. I knew I should have stayed on the book. You say it's not no more? It came in clear for a second. Oh boy, y'all know they wrong for that. And I have good service. Okay, we here now, I guess. Y'all can hear me though, right? Y'all can hear me? Even when I show the pictures? YouTube, why y'all gonna do me like that? I'm still gonna say what I can say. And I'm gonna say, yes, I am. Do I need to turn it off? Let me see. Do I need to turn my Wi-Fi off? Okay, y'all can hear me. Ooh, they wrong for that. Motherfuckers. I don't know if I turn my... Okay, let me try it. I would say it's trying to reboot. I don't know if it rebooted. Okay, I'm better now? Okay. Okay. Well, now I know when I come over here, I gotta take my Wi-Fi off, okay? Gotta get off the Wi-Fi off. I just use my own internet, okay? But the mind, okay? The mind is what I was going into, okay? Like I said, this is an experience. Y'all heard it right. So, you know, where we coming out of it into, okay? Into the knowing, which is this experience, okay? This is what we do. We elevate, all right? Just catch y'all up to speed, all right? This is all through the mental, though, because the mind is all, okay? This is attaching that mental, the mind, because that mind is all. Now, when it comes to the mind and you look up the origin of the mind, you're going to find memory. But if you dig a little deeper, they try to hide it. If you dig a little deeper, it means water. And I do have the receipts to that, okay? Let me go back. Okay. Did I put it on my notes? I gotta make sure I got it in here, my notes, y'all, because I know I got it. Okay? Oh, I went out of here. This is not what I'm trying to get. Okay, I didn't put it in my notes. This is weird. Oh, here it is. Is it right here? Oh, this virus. I'm sorry. I thought it was the word. That's not it. All right. Well, I'm going to have to post it on my Facebook, y'all. Okay? I just posted it because I thought I had it in here. But I found that it means water, which I kind of was figuring that any damn way because the mind deals with the flow of everything that we, you know, project into this damn thing, all right? The stimulation. So I kind of had a feeling with that. But I did find that it means water as well, okay? So that is, it is going back to attaching this water, okay? Which is the mind, okay? The water definitely has a mind of its own, okay? It definitely do, okay? But I'm going to have to post it on here and post it on Facebook because I do got it in my notes. I was going, and when I in this direction that I was going through after I got through experience and I picked up the mind and stuff like that, I gained the understanding of what understanding is and what it appropriates, okay? Even if you look up the origin, dealing with the word understand, it is between, okay, or among, all right? So this is going to be between some. And the stand is going to be to exist, be present, place, position, state of rest. When I got the understanding of the state of rest, when you're standing or understanding something, okay, which is a form that, you know, we experience through the attaching of the mental, okay? That's how I want to put it, okay? A form of this understanding is a formation of attaching the mental, okay? You have to understand something. When you understand something, okay, you pretty much you evolve, okay? You move forward, okay? So that is a form of attaching the mental, all right? So I was getting the understanding breakdown, and this is why I fell into this, okay? But the state of rest, dealing with the stand part of understand, okay, took me to that verse with Jesus in the Bible, resting on the seventh day, all right? And the seventh day, dealing with the consciousness of awareness, okay? So there's another form of attaching mint, okay, or the attachment or attaching of the mind or attaching of the water, okay? It's the understanding, okay? All right? All right, let me make sure. Awareness is a form of understanding all through the experience. So, when we tap into our awareness, we understand, overstand what this thing is, okay? Even when we're finding out this type of information, okay, in formation, it's like everything is just a fucking dollar that you just have to dive into to gain a more of an overstanding. So you know, can move in this thing like, okay, like you in heaven, all right? You're playing chess. You're not even on the checkerboard no more. You're on a whole different level of understanding, okay, this thing. But that awareness is just, it's just a form of understanding all the experience. So you have to have an understanding of what attachment is. We all do. And even though we know it's an illusion, just like we knew history wasn't real, but we still grew a form of awareness by asking questions, researching, okay, diving deep and finding out in this rabbit hole that it doesn't exist and what it really is, okay, in this experience, dealing with the nothingness, okay. With experience or through experience, we are attaching and detaching. I was just talking about this earlier, mentally and spiritually, also physically, okay? Energy also attaches and detaches, okay? It's a form of, when you detaching to attach, it's a form of rebooting, okay? Rebooting, recycling, regenerating, replenishing, anything with the re at the beginning, okay? Rebirth, all right? And that resurrection, okay? We say resurrection, resurrection, whatever the fuck it is, but it's a resurrection, all right? Even with that, okay? So to understand that we're going to keep coming in this motherfucker, because it's just what it is, okay? Even if you just want to exist in the dark, the ancient abyss, you're still at some form going to, okay, come into something, all right, which is this life, this journey. So I want to dig deep on this too, because me and sis, we going into on the books. There's another one that one of the sisters that be diving in with me, and she was talking about resurrection, and this actually came up into my uploads, downloads. So it was just flowing into place with that. So when I broke up the word, because I've never done this, of course, with resurrect, okay? The surrect part means to arising,
Yeah.
okay? I rise.
Yeah.
You better chill out. I rise. Sunrise. When I heard this, surrect is arising, okay? Arisen, arising, and it also means I rise. I started thinking about sunrise. I started thinking about arrive. I started thinking about Maya Angelou with still I rise. Okay? So we still gonna rise in this thing. It's infinite flow. Just like me and Matt was just talking about, Miss Matt was just talking about earlier. We cannot pinpoint the beginning of the water. Okay? There's no beginning to it. You cannot find it. Some people might say, yeah, I'm past Antarctica. And yeah, I know some people gonna say that. If you go up that path, you'll find that Antarctica is not the beginning of us. Okay? It's understanding this plane and what it really is, symbolically, would definitely change your mindset on existing in this damn thing. Like, for real. I promise you. Okay? Because the beginning is the end, and the end is the beginning. Okay? It's so infiniteless, okay? Limitless, that you will not find it. You will not. So I was thinking about that, even with the sun rising, it's the rise of the energy. That luminous, okay, vibration that the waves create, which create an image. Yeah, it's the rise of that. The waves, okay, the rise of that. All right, and we gonna keep rising in this thing, and we gonna keep pushing, and we gonna keep spreading. Okay. Also, with this, before I get off of here, all right. Well, it ain't got nothing to do with that. We'll talk about that on another part dealing with I think I need to do something with this vibration. Okay. All right, but I still got some right here. But yeah, I started thinking about that anyway. Okay. So we have healthy attachments that's gonna help us rise. Okay. That's gonna help us evolve. Even the negative ones help us evolve. Okay. We are attaching each other, attaching to water, to water, to water. And it's keeping the flow going. Okay? And that is the mind. That's how it operates. That is the mind. The Maya illusion. All of those things. Okay? Oh yeah, before I get out of here, because I definitely got some more stuff right here. I think I said everything over here. I think I did. Okay, yeah. That's all I got for that part. I thought I had some more. I don't see it everything. Did you talk about the pressure of attachments? No, I haven't, but we can talk about it. Because that's all a part of, the negative aspect, or, the pain. Like I was telling you earlier, if you don't have any type of form of pain, there won't be any gain. That's just like if you don't have no form of pressure. Okay, it's not going to create a force, okay, which is going to, create motion, okay, which is going to create motion. So if we don't have this pressure dealing with these attaching, okay, or the attach of the mind or the water to this physical aspect, all right, there won't be no force, there won't be no flow. There won't be no existence. And I've said this before. All right? Even with that pressure, like you said, pressure is going to give you devotion, like I was saying earlier, which is one of the things that is most important when it comes to attaching the mind. okay, or attaching the water, the sympathy and devotion, all right, having that pressure behind you, okay, like you said, it bursts pipes, okay, and when we burst pipes, even when dealing with the laws, like you said, we have a form of not breathing, all right, so you stop breathing only to um only to breathe again, like regenerate yourself, okay? Or reboot, okay? It was a word I was thinking about dealing with breathing, but it didn't pop up. But we definitely have to have that form. We definitely have to have a form of pressure that you got to, you got to. This is the only way you're going to be this existence is going to procreate. It's not about you. It's actually about us as a whole. So if all of us go into this mode of detaching and staying in isolation, which is definitely going to bring us, being in a non-attachment state, it's definitely going to bring you a sense of peace, okay? Clarity, all right? Things that you need to reflect on, all right? Things that you need to get rid of, all right? Your well-being. It's definitely going to give you that. But you don't want to stay there. Once you gain that understanding, just like I said with understanding, okay, that state of rest, like they say in court, the state has rested. All the shit be dealing with us. All of it be dealing with us. The state has rested. Okay, rested our case. Pieces. All right. Peace. And since we, and with that getting to that state of rest, which is a stand, okay, that last stand, okay, you standing on business, all right, we had a lot of pressure to get to that state of rest, all right, we had a lot of pressure when it came to finding self. All right, that's that's stepping into the researching. Okay, you becoming the navigator. Okay, finding yourself. It's so much pressure behind all of that that gets us to a state of rest, like where I'm at. Okay, like all of us is at. Okay, when we've grew or evolved or elevated into understanding, to understand, to overstand all. Overstanding is all our aspects and perceptions, okay, projections, all right, objections, objectives, all of that shit, okay, overstanding all of that on multiple levels, dealing with the frequencies and the vibrations of us, of self, okay? All right? Even with the illusions, same thing with the illusions. It is pressure in creating illusions. Pressure behind it, okay? We put so much pressure in creating illusions to evolve, to change. All right? The pressure of you stepping into the spirituality of self. Okay? That self journey. That is pressure. Okay? For you to change. All right? Creating this illusion of spirituality for you to evolve into a higher frequency of change. We had to get away from religion. We kept relying too much, okay, on the physical. This is what religion is. Relying on the physical aspect of self. We had to get away from it. It wasn't serving its purpose anymore. Okay? And even that was an illusion, okay, of a form of attaching the mind, the water, just to evolve. Just to evolve. Everything is about evolving. Everything is about evolving. Right, they are. A lot of people are detaching from the religious aspect. Okay? And they are attaching mentally to spirituality. What a self journey. It definitely is, baby. It is. It is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. Okay? You can't get caught up in the attachments, okay? You really can't. But know and understand that we got to attach something mentally, regardless. Okay? We're going to have to attach mentally to this motherfucker regardless, okay? It's what's going to keep that flow evolving as a whole. Go on with whatever it is. But we had to get out of there. Okay? It was time. It was a time. Trends attach in your mind. You're attaching your water to trends. Okay? Alright? We are attaching our water to looks. Okay? To look nice, clothes. All by the flow of the luminous, okay? It's nothing into something. Alright? I feel better knowing that I came from nothing and I became something. Okay? I feel better knowing that. Who wants to think they came from a fucking alien? I don't. Okay, I don't want to be looking at myself in the mirror and I just see alien. Even though I have seen it before, but I understand the reflections of the mirror. You're dealing with the water. Okay? But I don't want, I feel better knowing that. That it's nothing controlling nothing. Okay? It just happens. Okay? It definitely just happened. Different lifetimes. Okay? Different lifetimes. I know, right? Just different lifetimes, but it all comes from nothing. Okay, sis? Say it. Tell them, okay? But it all comes from nothing. We get to the source to everything and we keep digging and we keep digging. You ain't gonna find nothing. Not a dang on thing. Alright? But I just definitely wanted to dive in with y'all about this, this attaching the mental, which is basically attach water. Okay? And it carries the memories, which is these cells, okay? That could continue to populate, okay? And it just keeps going. And it just keeps going. Okay? But you won't go no further. I promise you. When I say that I feel like I've went to a place where you can't go no farther. You just have to accept it for what it is. And you just got to make the best out of it. That's what living life to the fullest is all about. Because once you get all of this information and knowledge and stuff, like we was talking about before, what is it to do? When you find out that you are water, I'm going to tell you what I did. Dealing with the water, that ancient abyss of all, okay? That source of all of us.
And Mama.
I just started going more with the flow. I understand that water takes things out and it brings it back in. The currents. Okay? And I understand that it's going to be high tides, and low tides. And then it's going to be that 0 point, which is the middle. That's a good flow. You're just flowing through between, because that's to understand. Okay? Among it all. So I just, nowadays I just go with the flow. And today I was just really in this calm space, and I understood why. Because of what I was gaining. But yeah, y'all. Keep diving. Keep going deep. Okay? And most importantly, just rise. Keep rising. And just enjoy this thing. Enjoy the ride, like I say, all the time. Enjoy the ride. But I'm up out of here, y'all. I will talk to y'all soon. And I did the pool at the beginning. And I will, I'll just be posting it on my Facebook, who the winner was. So, or I just inbox. But if you missed it, it's at the beginning. Other than that, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. I will talk to y'all on the next one. As always, love, peace, and oneness. And just stay flowing. Stay enjoying the ride. Okay, high tide, low tide, come and stay. Okay, just ride the waves. Peace.
See what's feeling fresh at GrandonRoad.com.